So I have a confession. I have a spending problem as of late, which has caused me to do a no-buy challenge. And if you've never heard of a no-buy challenge, it is basically what it sounds like. You don't buy things. And some people will do like a no-buy month. Some people are more extreme and they'll do an entire no-buy year. I am testing this out and I'm going to do it for 3 months. So brand new year is coming up. So January through March, I'm going to do a no-buy challenge and I have 10 rules for this challenge. And if you're curious what has led me to do this challenge, this house, I love this house. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's expensive. It's expensive because of who I am naturally as a person. I like nice things. And it is hard I get excited. I get excited about a new space and I'm like, I just want it to feel like home. I want it to feel cozy. I want it to feel and look the way that I want it to feel and look. And instead of pacing myself out and instead of like, okay, with this paycheck, I will do this one thing. With this paycheck, I will do this one thing. I didn't do that. I just bought what I wanted to buy when I wanted to buy it. And it resulted in some credit card debt, which is why I'm doing the no-buy challenge. So these are my rules for a no-buy challenge. Number 1, so I'm not gonna buy any new clothes. My only caveats to that are if my clothes are like falling apart or something, like, you know, like when it's time for you to have new shoes, then if my shoes are worn out, then I'll buy new shoes. But that doesn't mean like, oh, my shoes are dirty, I'm gonna buy new shoes. No, I'm just gonna clean the shoes. I mean, like the soles are wearing off, there's holes in it or something, or depending on like the fabric, like the stuff is peeling off or something, like your shoes are worn out, you need new shoes. In those cases, sure, okay, I can allow myself to do that. But I'm not just gonna buy new clothes just because I feel like buying new clothes, because I got clothes in my closet and I don't need to buy new clothes. And I got clothes for every season. Not for every occasion, but that's okay because I don't participate in every occasion. Like I don't have ball gowns upstairs, but I also do not go to the ball. So I don't need stuff like that. I have the clothes for the events and occasions that I need to have clothes for. Number 2, I am not going to eat out. I've actually already kind of started this rule. I've gotten so much better about cooking and instead of just eating out all the time. Like there have been times recently where I've been outside the house, like I've been doing stuff and I'm like, I'm getting hungry. And instead of buying food, I'm like, I'm getting hungry, I should go home and make something. So I'm already making progress in that area, but I'm really gonna double down on that. And I am not going to eat out. And the only exceptions for that is if it's for some type of social occasion. Like for instance, if family is coming to visit me, we usually always eat out. Like I've started cooking for people who come visit me, but I don't cook every single meal. I'll cook like 1 or 2 meals and then we'll eat out for the rest. So like if family's coming to visit me, it's a friend's birthday and we're going out to eat for that friend's birthday, then okay, I'll do that. Or also like when I'm traveling and I can't really like cook for myself, then I'll pay for food if I'm traveling. But if I'm not traveling and I'm at home and maybe I'm out doing something after work and I'm like, I'm tired and I'm hungry and it'd be easier and quicker to just buy something to eat. Those days, we're not doing that. We're not doing that anymore. I will take myself home and I will cook something. And I'm going to prep ahead so that I always have like easy meals that I can do at home. So sure, like some things do take longer, like, and I don't have the time or energy to sit here and cook like a 40 to 45 minute to an hour meal. Like I don't want to do that, but I do have something that I can make really quick. Or we may even take it back. And we may do breakfast for dinner. I'm not too good to do that, okay? I can do that as well. My point is, I'm not eating out anymore unless there's a true reason as to why I should. Rule number 3, I am going to use cash or a debit card for everything. I'm not using my credit cards. My credit cards are locked. I will be locking all of them. I will not be able to use them until they're unlocked, and they won't be unlocked until April of 2025. And I do that because even though credit cards can be good, they can be, they can also get you in a lot of trouble, which is what they have done to me numerous times, and they've gotten me into trouble recently with the house. So I'm just shutting them off. I don't have to be so dramatic as to cut them up, but I am, they're locked, and I'm not going to use them right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just, you can go like on your website or your app for your credit card, and there's almost always an option to lock the card or freeze the card so that no transactions can go through. And that's what I'll be doing. And so I'm only gonna be using cash, which I actually never have cash. So really, I'm gonna be using my debit card or my Cash App card. And those are the things that I'll be using to pay for stuff. Real money. Because when you use real money, you feel it. You feel it in a way that you don't feel it when you use a credit card, because credit cards are fake money, even though it's not. It's not fake money, but your mind makes you feel like it's fake money because it's not your money yet, but it will become your money, and you do have to pay it back. And that's the mind game that credit cards play on you, and that's how you get in trouble. So I'm just gonna avoid all of that, and I'm only gonna use cash, real money. Rule number 4, no retail therapy. I did this yesterday, and that's okay because the challenge hasn't started yet. It'll start in January. But yeah, I did this yesterday. I was having an emotional day, and I left work and I went to Target. I went to Target, and I went in there for 2 things. I went in there for toothpicks, not toothpicks, but like the floss picks. I went in there for that, and one other thing that I forgot, but I ended up walking out spending like $200 worth of stuff. I was having an emotional day, and I went and did retail therapy, but I cannot do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I will have to do real therapy or find some hobbies to, ease stress, but I can't keep spending money as a way to ease stress, because that will get me nowhere. Rule number 5, if I want something, like if I'm shopping for stuff and I see something that I want, instead of like instantly buying it, I will have to let it sit in my shopping cart for 2 weeks. And I say 2 weeks because I get paid every 2 weeks. So I will not use my money instantly. I will sit and look at it, and if it's 2 weeks later and I still want it, then I will consider getting it. Consider. Emphasis on consider. But I'm not just gonna instantly buy stuff anymore, because when you instantly do things, that's just an impulse buy. And a lot of times it's not even stuff that you need. It's not stuff that you need. It was just stuff that you want. And sometimes, like, it's not even things that you would want long term. It's just stuff that you wanted in the moment, and then a couple days later, like, you haven't even taken it out of the box, or like a week later, you haven't even taken it out of the box, and it's like, did you really want that if you haven't even opened it yet? I've done that so many times. I've done it so many times. It's because I just like instantly bought something. So I'm not doing that anymore. And instead, I will have to let it sit in a shopping cart for when I'm doing like online shopping, and let it sit there and see like how bad I want it. Like, do I want it 2 weeks from now? Like, okay, then yeah, I probably do really want that thing, and I probably use it. Or if it's something that I like in real life shopping, unless it's one of those stores where like a Ross or like a TJ Maxx, if you leave it in there, it probably won't be there 2 weeks later. But like if you saw this at Target or like Walmart or something, it'll be there 2 weeks later, right? So if it's gonna be there 2 weeks later, come back 2 weeks later and then see if you still want it. That'll be my rule moving forward. Rule number 6, I only restock items when they run out. I did the exact opposite of this yesterday. So again, while in Target, I was looking in like the beauty aisle and I went past the body washes and oh my gosh, I did not need body wash. I didn't. However, I went past one and it was a limited edition gingerbread scent. And I was like, recently I've gotten really into like ginger and I like all things that smell like ginger. The candle that's going now, it's a ginger latte candle, smells amazing. Anyway, yes, that body wash smelled amazing and I was like, it's limited edition, I have to get it. So I ended up getting 2 bottles of it when I already have body wash at home. But moving forward, I will not make decisions like that, and I would only buy new body wash if my body wash is gone. I'm not gonna get a new thing of lotion if my lotion is still, like I still have lotion at home. There's no need to do that. It's not like they're never gonna make this item again. You don't have to buy it right now. Come back when you actually are out of that item and then I can buy it. And I am making this rule because even though it's something that I'm gonna use, I'm talking about things that I use every day. I'm not gonna use it right now though. So there's no reason for me to buy it right now. Rule number 7, don't buy duplicates of the same thing. And by that I mean, and ladies, I know it's hard. But we don't need 10 different lipsticks and 10 different lip glosses, 10 different nail polishes, all different shades of pink. And people who don't understand, yes, they're similar, but they are different. They're similar but different. So they are technically different colors, but they're all 10 shades of pink. And you don't need all 10 different shades for that one nail polish. Like, you just don't. And I'm guilty of it because I literally have like 5 different types of brown purses upstairs, but I don't need that. I could have just got one medium size brown purse and that could have been my medium size brown purse. But instead of that, I got like 5 medium sized brown purses. And there's no point in that. You're wasting money. Rule number 8, if I buy something new, I have to sell something old. I don't know which video is gonna come out first, but you may have seen the video where I downsized from the iPad Pro to the iPad Mini. That's an example of this. I am selling this. I'm not gonna keep, why would I need an iPad Pro and an iPad Mini? I am selling this so that I could buy this. You want a new pair of shoes? Sell your old pair of shoes. You want a new purse? Sell your old purse. You want a new video game? Sell your old video game. Whatever it is, whatever is your thing that you tend to buy a lot, if you bring something new into your home, you gotta sell something and get that old thing out of your home. Rule number 9, if I am going to buy a material item, I will not pay full price for it. Anything that I buy has to be on sale. Pretty self-explanatory. If I'm going to buy something, I need to get some type of discount on it. I'm not paying full price for anything. And that also, will help me decide like if I really want something, because I'll have to like find deals for it or wait for a deal to come up. So yeah, it's just another way of like making sure that I really value the thing that I want, because I'm patient enough to wait for it to be on sale. And then rule number 10, I don't have to be bougie about everything, which that is something that I talk about multiple times on this channel. So if you are a subscriber, been a subscriber for a while, you already know that about me, that I'm bougie. But with this no buy challenge, I don't have to be bougie about everything, which means I tend to buy nice things no matter what I buy. I like high quality things, and I tend to buy nice things, but not everything that I buy has to be nice. I can get the great value version of things that I don't care about. So things that I put inside of my body, I do want the nice version of that. Like any food that I'm consuming, I will invest more in high quality things that I put on my skin. So like skincare products, I'll get the nicest thing that does the job. So yeah, there we go. Those are my 10 rules. And like I said, this is gonna start January 1st and it's gonna go through the end of March. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how much money I can save. Well, actually, I'm not really saving money right now. I'm actually using the money that I would have used on other stuff. I'm just redirecting that money to pay off my credit card debt. So I am excited to see how much I can pay down the credit card debt in the first part of next year. So let me know in the comments below, is this something that you would do? Would you do a no buy challenge? And if you did, would you use my rules or would you make up your own rules? Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye.